Hi everyone, I'm Sarah and welcome to Books for Tea. Today I have my October TBR for you guys, and I love October, I love Halloween, I love fall, and I'm super excited to share with you some cozy and fall and Halloween kind of books that I would really like to read this month. I will also try to participate in free readathons this month, which is probably crazy, but I have a bunch of books that I would like to read and I found some really awesome readathons, so let's get right into this. And the first readathon that I'll be joining is one that is actually already happening. It's from October 1st to October 7th and it's called the 5-Star Readathon. It's hosted by the Bookish Actress, Paper Bloods and Forever and Everly. And I will of course link the announcement down below. And I'm really excited because it's basically just about trying to read books that you think you will rate 5 stars. And at the beginning of the year I made myself a TBR for 2018 that included a bunch of 5-star predictions, and I have not read them all yet, so I'm trying to catch up. I'm also trying to just get some really good books read this month. There are different challenges and I didn't really look at the challenges while making my TBR, but one of the challenges was to read 5 books, so I'm trying to do that, to read 5 books this week that I think might be 5-star books. The first one is Kids of Appetite by David Arnold. This is the German version of this called Herzdenker, which I got from the publisher for free, so thanks so much to them. I'm not gonna go too much into what any of these books are about because otherwise this video would be 1,000 minutes long, but I have by now already finished this and really loved it. I am very picky with my 5 stars at the moment, so I gave this more like a 4.5, but I really loved it. It was so good. The next one is from that 2018 TBR 5-star prediction list, and that is Love, Hate and Other Filters by Samira Ahmed. I have already started this before this week. I started it in September and I'm excited to keep reading it. And also from that list is The Power by Naomi Alderman. I have started this now. I am 65 pages in. It's not what I expected. Basically, this is about a world where women are superior to men and they are like in all of the positions in power, and basically this book tells us how they got there. So basically women in our time suddenly get powers to like give electroshocks and electrify other people, and it tells us how that totally shifts the whole power dynamics of the world and how there's basically this huge revolution where women are eventually in power, and it's not very good, and it's not like, oh, women are in power so everything's good now. No, it's very brutal. I mainly read YA, so this is very different for me. So far I'm liking it, but I'm not loving it. I don't know. I feel like I still need some time to get into this one. Then I would also like to read How to Be a Girl by Julia Korbig. This is a German book about feminism and it's very shiny, but it's really cool. It's about different powerful girls and about feminism and activism and all these kind of things that girls should know about. I'm very excited to read this, and I feel like it might be a 5-star book because it just sounds right up my alley, and I also got this from the publisher, so thanks so much to them. And then the final book I would like to read this week is Keine Ahnung, ob das Liebe ist von Julia Engelmann. This is also an arc that I got, and this is basically slam poetry, and Julia Engelmann has published 3 other slam poetry little books, and I've loved them all. I've rated them all 4 or 5 stars, so I'm very confident that this might also be a 5-star read, and I'm very excited for it basically. One of the book series that I would absolutely love to read this fall and want to start in October is The Raven Boys. I have read The Raven Boys and The Dream Thieves before, so those would be rereads, but I really want to read the entire series before the year is over basically. And this month I would love to read The Raven Boys, or I'll probably get to that, and then I will see if I might also get to The Dream Thieves. So they are definitely on my monthly TBR. On October 15th until October 21st, there's gonna be SPOOKATHON. This is hosted by Books and Lala, and I'm very, very excited to join. So let's get through the challenges and let me tell you what I'm planning on reading. The first and kind of most important challenge of the readathon is to read a thriller, and I would love to read You by Caroline Kepnes. I have actually started listening to a little excerpt of this, and it sounds extremely creepy. It's about a guy who is a stalker, and it's told in his point of view, but he kind of says like, you walk into a bookstore, I see you, and so that's gonna be really, really creepy to read from like the stalker perspective who describes stalking you. So I'm very excited. I'm gonna get this on audiobook, and it's gonna be my thriller for October, and I'm very, very excited and intrigued. The next challenge is to read a book with purple on the cover, and I'm not really sure what to read for that yet, but I might read The Dream Thieves if I have finished The Raven Boys before that. We will see. I'm not sure if I will fulfill that challenge. The next challenge is to read a book that is not set during our time period, and I would like to read Scythe by Neil Schusterman. I think that this is a really cool book for the Halloween season because it's basically about Grim Reapers, and I'm also pretty sure that it's set in like a dystopian future, so not during our time. Next is the funny challenge to read a book with a spooky word in the title, and for that I want to read City of Ghosts by Victoria Schwab. This book is so beautiful. I'm so excited. Victoria Schwab is one of my all-time favorite authors. This is her first middle grade. It's about ghosts and a girl who can talk to ghosts, I think, and it's really, really a quick book from what it looks like, and it's definitely my most anticipated spooky Halloween read for the year because I think I'm absolutely gonna love this. And then the final Spookathon challenge is to read a book with pictures, and for that I would like to read Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Now this is not technically a spooky Halloweeny book, but I do feel like Harry Potter just fits perfectly into the fall season, and I know that a lot of people feel that way, and I'm super excited to reread it. I actually never read this illustrated edition, even though I've owned them for the longest time, and that's just such a shame and needs to change, so I'm very, very excited to give this a go, hopefully this month. And then the third and final readathon that I would love to join is hosted by the wonderful Rhiannon over at Crescent Moon Reads. She is just amazing, and she has created the WITCHATHON. This readathon is going from October 24th to the 31st, so to Halloween, and I am very excited to join. You should definitely check it out. As with all the readathons, I will leave all the information down below. Have a look at it, maybe join. I think it's gonna be such a great readathon and so much fun. And the first challenge is just to read a book that will make you happy, which I think is a really cute challenge. And I want to read Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban for that challenge, if I can manage to get to Chamber of Secrets. If not, I'm gonna read Chamber of Secrets during the WITCHATHON week, but we'll see. I am very excited for this one. This has been my favorite in the series for a long time, and it's illustrated. As I said, I have not read this illustrated edition, and so excited to give it a go. And this one also has Halloween vibes for me, more than the second book, and I think the illustrations here are also a little bit more creepy, spooky, and yeah, very, very excited. The next challenge is to read a spooky horror or thriller book, and for this I would like to read Sadie. I've heard nothing but amazing things about this. I definitely want to listen to this on audiobook because I know that it's about a true crime podcast in a way, because it's about this girl whose sister got murdered, I think, and I heard that the audiobook is supposed to be so amazing, and everyone is raving about this book, so I'm very excited to also give that a go. The next challenge is to read a paranormal book, and for that I would really love to read The Dreadful Tale of Prosper Redding by Alexander Bracken. I would also do this on audiobook because I don't own a physical copy, but this just sounds like the perfect Halloween book. It doesn't sound like it's gonna be super scary because it's middle grade, but that's just the right kind of scary for me. It's about this guy who gets possessed by a demon, even though it's really great, and I'm very excited to read this. And then finally, the last challenge of WITCHATHON is to read a book that will honor my ancestors, and for this one I want to read Wild, frei und wunderbar, 50 Frauen, die die Welt verändert haben, which translated means wild, free and wonderful, 50 women who changed the world. And it's basically like goodnight stories for rebel girls, but all of the girls are from Germany, Austria and Switzerland. And I'm German, my whole ancestry, I guess it's kind of German. And I am so excited to read this. It looks absolutely amazing, just like Rebel Girls and all these really cool books. And yeah, I would love to honor my ancestors by reading this book. Then during WITCHATHON there's also the challenge to buddy read, but I don't have a buddy read yet. However, if you would like to buddy read any of these books with me, definitely let me know. I would love to do that. And I think those are all of the books that I would like to read in October. I don't think that I will get to all of them, if we're being honest, because on the 15th university starts again for me, and the week before that I will be at the Buchmesse in Frankfurt for basically almost the whole week, because I actually get to be there as a blogger, which is like so awesome. And if you want to follow me during like the whole book fair and everything that goes on, I will link my Instagram down below. I will be talking a lot about my week on the book fair there. But yeah, I still want to read. I am very much in the reading mood because fall and coziness and rain and everything like that. I'm getting all of the fall and Halloween vibes, and I would just love to read the entire month. So I know it's an ambitious TBR, but I'm gonna try my best to complete it. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you have read any of these books, what you thought of them, or what books you would like to read during the spooky month of October. I will hopefully see you all very soon in another video. Bye!